when you look at my YouTube channel, you obviously realize that I have a couple of videos that I've actually traded news using this exact same strategy, right? But now I want to try my luck. Let's see if we can trade news on two different pairs using this exact same strategy at the same time. So we'll be executing a trade on gold, and at the same time we'll be executing a trade on US30. Now you already know how it goes, but let me just explain it right. So with the 714 method, within this red line, we try and check just to see if price is in a downtrend within this zone, then we know we are supposed to be buying. But if price was in an uptrend, then we'll know we are supposed to be selling, right? So that is how the strategy works. It's a very simple strategy. Now let's go ahead and analyze every single thing, and that's just what you are going to start doing right now. Now obviously on gold, by just looking at this right here, you can already see that we were in a downtrend, we were not in an uptrend. So price was in a what? A downtrend. Now, if price is in a downtrend, what do? We try our best and look for three things: fair value gap, support and resistance, and an order block. The order block should be the last results, right? It should be the last level for us to actually trade from. Now, looking on gold, obviously I'm already in a trade, but yes, you can see for sure that we had a resistance zone right here. At the same time, that's not just any resistance zone. When you look closely enough, this right here is the last order block. So price is back at the level that we are supposed to be buying. Now we're going to be buying two lot size on gold. So this right here is the trade with the 714 method, because we have to put our stop loss just below the what? The order block right there, just like this, and we'll be targeting the last high. Now the last high is just a level that we should be looking for to take in our first TP, and after that we'll probably look forward for the next highs right there. So this is more or less just the same trade. I'm risking the same amount I'm willing to take, just that in this case I'm not really going to take this TP right here. I'll actually allow the trend to push all the way up. Moreover, you can see that we are having news in just about let me see, 12 minutes. So that will actually help a lot, right? But that's just by the way. Now on US30, this is what we are having as well. We are in a downtrend, but that is quite interesting. Look at this. Price shot all the way up, came back down, pushed up, and dropped back down again. We can see a rejection just around this zone, but yes, that was just a consolidation, and price actively push back down to this range right here. Now, yes, that is a downtrend, and we were supposed to be looking for a level to actually trade from: support and resistance, fair value gap, and an order block. Now, if I take this out just to mark a level, obviously you already see what is happening around that zone right there. We have our last order block, or our last result, just right here. Yes, price has just dropped back into it. But at the same time, price is also retesting a last high, which is just also at this same zone right here. And when you drag this through, you can also see that yes, this is also a very good support and resistance zone. You can see price using it as support, resistance, support right here, another support, resistance, support, and price can use it as support again. So this is already a good zone for us to actually buy from, right? Very, very nice. But we should also be actually worried about price probably reaching this zone right here, maybe just around this level. We should be worried about. Since this is US30, price doesn't really push that fast unless there is something serious happening. So we can put our stop loss just below this zone instead of putting it around this level, because we will actually want to be not taken out if in any case there's price fluctuations, right? So yes, that is what we do. Now execution should be inside this zone. So we executed our trade just inside this zone right here. Our stop loss goes below just this level right there. And where are we targeting? Now, when you look closely at US30, you realize that S formation is quite good, right? So probably maybe we might target something big. But for the meantime, this right here should be where you should actually be targeting for your first TP. You can see me using first TP a lot, because yes, this should be your first TP just around this zone right here. So first TP goes above here, second TP just around this zone right here. So in any case, price should all the way up to this level, which is this double top right here, or this double highs right there, you should be looking forward to taking your final TP. So your trade should just look like this. First from here all the way up, second to that level right there. Now I'm executing 1-1 trades because there's news, so I have to be careful. I'll end up putting all those stop losses there. In any case, news is going to fluctuate. It should take me out. I shouldn't be in massive losses, right? But yes, that's just it. So let's just put those stop losses. News might actually also come in and we'll not see any serious thing happening. So let's just see what's going to happen next. So news just came in. As you can see, gold has actually hit the highs with it. Gold has actually hit the highs, but at the same time, US30 has also hit these highs right here. I think gold might drop down a little bit, right? So since this is actually what I'm looking forward for, I don't really think I should be having any stop loss again. I think it should probably be at break even. To be honest, it should be at break even because I think gold will actually fall back down. But if gold continues going up, that is quite good. But I think gold will fall back down. But yes, 30 on the other hand is quite good, right? So yes, this is how you trade in news using this strategy, right? It's very, very simple. All you need to do is just execute your trade. So I realize that most of you guys are quite new to this channel and you don't know the models that we actually have with this strategy. So I just decided to show you guys this. Now this right here is the first model, which is the downtrend model, right? So it's very, very simple. This is just how it is. You can actually screenshot it so that you remember when you are going to trade with it, right? So it's very, very simple. Within the 1 hour zone, which is the 714 meter zone, if we are in a downtrend, as you can see, the action is if price is in a downtrend within that zone. So within this zone, if price actually goes down in the 5 minute time frame, if price goes down, what do? We look for buy. Now we use 5 hour gap, support and resistance, and another block to actually guide our entries to execute our trades. That is it. So all you need to understand about the downtrend model, that's just it. It's very, very simple. Now this right here is also the uptrend model. It's just the same thing as the downtrend model, just in reverse, right? If price is in an uptrend within that zone, you do what? You sell. You use that same thing, the fair value gap, support and resistance, and an order block to actually guide your entry. Now, this is where things get complicated and a lot of people actually miss it, which is the consolidation and V trend. Now, I call this V trend because most of the times we just get only one like this, but most of the times it's just going to be a normal consolidation. So with the consolidation and the V trend model, what you do is or you wait for price to break above or below and you execute your trade. So with this model, you actually have two different entries and it never fails. Trust me, it never fails. You can just wait for price to do what? Break above here, you execute your trade, or break below here, you execute your trade as well. Now, if you want, you can always wait for a BOS to execute. But this is just it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.